Kings play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California. Looking at the last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a loss to the Charlotte Hornets. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
Yeah, you want to talk about a team that just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. That was a really ugly game for them.
Yeah, you know what? I wonder about the game plan, but really, it was more about a lack of execution than anything else.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 at point with Redick there in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Jordan the screen. Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Paul. Takes a three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Well, you often think of the Clippers as being an updated version of Showtime. They know how to grind it out and get a win, too.
Yeah, I thought they were a little better defensively. They have guys that will certainly give you highlight reel material. But they're smart in how they attack teams and how they finish games, too.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 6 points for Smooth. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Paul kicks to Griffin. The pass to Redick. He dishes it to Barnes. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Paul can't get that one to fall. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Wells. And another 3 for Sacramento. And here is Los Angeles now. 7-point differential. Paul kicks to Redick. Back to Paul. Wide open. And he gets it to go. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Collison, the pass to Wells. Cousins trying to free himself up. No good from Wells. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Paul kicks to Barnes. Feeds to Redick. Paul outside. Jordan with a screen on Collison. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Barnes.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
And stolen by Jordan. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Paul. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist. DeAndre Jordan alongside Blake Griffin, maybe the best game dunker in the league. He has the ability to make spectacular plays every time he gets near the rim.
Now Paul. After the missed 3 from Wells. Redick with the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Carl Landry's checked in for Reggie Evans. And here also for the Clippers. Coathis is checked in. And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. 5th on the list, Chris Paul.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in the league. To see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, it's wacko. That's sort of the era we're in right now, though. A point guard who consistently takes things into his own hands is far more common than it used to be. Some people may not like it, but that's the way of the modern NBA. Change is inevitable, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing.
And for DeAndre Jordan Clark, between his length and his leaping ability, you almost feel like he's playing an 11-foot, 12-foot rim.
I tell you, when I've watched him play, there are times when it seems as though he's overwhelming that 10-foot basket. It really does look that way at times.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long. Good work.
To get a finger on it anyway.
The Kings trailing. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Redick the off guard with Barnes at the 3. On Davis out there with Turkoglu. And it's Calathes in at the 1 spot. The Clippers shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Barnes screen on Collison. Calathes dishes to Redick. Barnes kicks to Redick. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one drops. Griffin's checked in for Turkoglu. And both free throws good for Redick.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
There's the dish to Cousins. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 3 assists now in this one. The Clippers trail. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Barnes kicks to Calathes. Griffin a screen on Collison. Calathes passes to Griffin. He used that pick just right. Griffin's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Wells. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've got it going now. Above 60% shooting for the night, and it's going to be tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
Here's Calathes. Baseline try, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Wells, and he gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Now here's Redick. He's covered by Wells. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And both free throws good for Redick.
It's been a nice game for Redick. 9 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Now here's Collison. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Glenn Davis suffered that broken bone to his foot towards the end of the 2013 season, and that motivated him to slim down. He got down to the lightest weight he'd been since 8th grade, believe it or not, and still one of the strongest players in the league.
Here's Cousins, right now averaging 15 points a game. Redick with it. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Chris Paul, as you know, has accomplished so much in the NBA, but he's ready for that ultimate prize. As Paul said, that's the only thing that matters now. At this point in my career, I'm only focused on building for the postseason, because that's where you make your name, and that's where you make your imprint on history. He's looking to add to that wonderful legacy, guys.
He certainly is. Thanks, Doris.
Well, you can see that desire on the court. He's so focused.
So, for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Davis, and Paul's subbed in for Jay Redick.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DeAndre Jordan. He's been something special in the second half of the season, that's for sure. Some serious stats right here. He's averaging 15 points a game, 16 rebounds, and better than 2 blocks as well. What incredible numbers. He's been a beast.
Yeah, one of the truly elite players at the top of his game, Steve. He's a marvel when he gets it going.
Sacramento leading by 5. Here's Wells. Here's Cousins. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Calathes dishes to Paul. Griffin against Evans. Shoots a fader, and that one's good. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Pass to Wells. Shoots a three. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got his 5th assist in this one.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here's Calathes. He's covered by Wells. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Collison, the pass to Wells. Another three for Sacramento.
Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Clippers trail by 11. Calathes kicks to Jordan. Paul dishes to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by Paul.
Well, I think that was clearly a fourth. He's a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. 29 points for Smooth.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter, and just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Such a careless pass.
I like that shooting.
Los Angeles. Turkoglu comes in for Barnes. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that concludes the first half. Kings lead by 13.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. At the offensive end of the floor, it's been a very intelligent display. We're hitting our shots because we're only taking smart shots.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Game we're seeing from Smooth.
Well, the threes have been falling for him at a ridiculous rate. That first half was just amazing.
And when that's the case here in the second, I think he's just got to keep spraying and splashing them.
Wells, he's in at shooting guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Evans. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Collison in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Redick. Can't get it to go. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Back to Paul. Now here's Redick. He's guarded by Wells. Redick with the bucket. Redick's got 11 points.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Barnes with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Paul kicks to Redick. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 13.
Guys, he's shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Kings leading now by 12.
Well, when you talk about vocal leaders among NBA players, you'd have to put Chris Paul right at the top of the list. Always talking, a coach on the floor, but also makes his teammates better.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, the Clippers' backcourt of Chris Paul and J.J. Redick, a great combo. But the two were bitter rivals playing in the ACC, even exchanging blows back in 2004. Redick said, "I knew he didn't like me, and I didn't like him either." Paul said it was their competitive natures that led them to clash. But guys, as teammates, they become good friends.
Yeah, sometimes the players you hate to face make the best teammates. Thanks, Doris. The Clippers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And you know, Chris Paul is what looks to be a natural leader. You take a look at him being elected the president of the NBA's Players Union. I think that indicates the respect he has on both sides of the aisle, with his peers, but also with those in management as well. highly respected, not only because of his performance, but because of his character as well.
Redick for three, and he gets it to go. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Now just a three-point Kings lead. And Chris Paul not shy about voicing his opinion, Steve, when it comes to Clippers' decisions in the front office.
No, but that's healthy, particularly with his relationship with Doc Rivers. So, Paul was instrumental in acquiring Barnes and Jamal Crawford. And, look, when you have a star player, you should go to him for advice occasionally.
And the Clippers making a change here. Davis is checked in, passes to Redick. Picked by Griffin. And the rejection by Cousins. Paul against Collison. Now the pass to Wells. Nice jump shot. Good. And it's an 8-point Sacramento lead.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Griffin a screen on Collison. Paul passes to Redick. And there's the feed to Griffin. Fader on the way. Again, Los Angeles.
His ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Collison dishes to Gay. Pass to Wells from the arc. Offensive rebound.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Kings shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Carl Landry's checked in for Evans. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. Then McLemore, he's checked in for Smooth. And Miller's subbed in for Darren Collison. So both teams changing it up here. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Kicks it to Turkoglu. Back to Paul. The layup off target.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. And they were right in his face.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up. The NBA. And our State Farm assist to the game replay. Great offensive play. 1 of 8 assists on the night that we've seen from Collison.
And you got to love that play, guys, but it's been one after another for him all game long. He just has that uncanny awareness of where his teammates are on the court all the time.
And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. CP3 at point with Redick there at the backcourt. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Collison the pass to Wells. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Smooth's got 40 points.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Clippers trail by 8. Paul outside. Pass to Redick. Back to Paul. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Redick with it. Now guarded by Wells. Just 4 to shoot. They get it again. Jordan banked in off the glass.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Passes to Wells. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Excellent feed from DC, Darren Collison.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Paul kicks to Barnes. A shot by Paul, nobody around. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Smooth's got 46 points.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Paul outside. Dishes it to Redick. Launches it. Clock at 6. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
Kings leading now by 7. Collison the pass to Wells. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off. The mark. LA has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 8th assist here tonight. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And Paul over to help. Collison kicks to Gay. Sacramento moving it around. It falls. And 3 more from Wells. Smooth's got 49 points in the game. Clippers trail by 8. They set the screen. Paul dishes to Redick. He kicks to Barnes for the 3. The rebound by Wells. Smooth's got his 5th rebound in this one. Tries a 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. Landry no good. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Jordan, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Jordan. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Sacramento. Evans comes in for Carl Landry. And he can't hit the second. Kings leading now by 7. Wells passes to Collison. Here's Smooth. Lets the 3 fly. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He feeds it to Paul. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course. That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Here's Wells. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide-open threes.
Yeah, and that's the way I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
Redick with the 3. That is good. Redick's got 6 points in the quarter.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Wasted no time on that one. 58 points for Smooth.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And Redick kicks to Paul. Rebound by Wells.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Tries yet again. Barnes grabs the miss.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
He dishes it to Paul. Feeds it to Redick. The 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
He's made his impact by way of the three-point shot today, and that's another big one there.
Tell you what, with a few more of them, we've got a real ball game on our hands here.
Here's Wells. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
Redick dishes to Paul. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for